Hello viewers, welcome once again. And I've been thinking recently, exactly why is it that some businesses are able to identify where they are going wrong? And why is it that some businesses are not able to identify what is going wrong in their businesses? And this trickled down to a number of things and a number of stuff that could be going on. It can be an issue of systems, it can be an issue of culture, it can be an issue of performance, it can be an issue of wrong targeting and stuff. But let me break this down to the most popular one and the one that really stood out for me. And it's something that every business sometimes tries to do, and sometimes they have them, but rarely actually actualize to the potential and the value of this important factor. And today we are going to talk about monthly reports. And this is something that I know everyone is doing. And in your business, I know you've told your employees that every evening you have to send me a report of what you did today. Every end of week, you need to do a comprehensive report of what you've been doing in the entire week. Or you have told them that every month, every department must provide for you a report that actually states exactly what they did for the rest of that year. But let me make you think different as a great entrepreneur and as a winner at your game. The essence of getting these reports is not only to know the performance of your business, but to know where to twitch, to know where to improve, and to know who to deal away with. Remember, there is something that my mentor keeps on telling me when it comes to entrepreneurship, especially at the younger stages, like right now, we're just trying to build a brand, just trying to launch a brand. There's something that he keeps on repeating to me, that business and emotions do not work together. What do I mean? Sometimes the reports are going to challenge you to let you know that there are things that you need to do differently. There are things that you need to view in a different way. And there are things that you need to look at in a certain perspective. And sometimes that perspective is going to bruise either your ego or is going to hurt you because you have to fire someone. And maybe sometimes the person that you have to fire is your friend. Maybe sometimes the person you need to fire is your family. But remember that for your business to grow and for your business to go to the next level, you need to make you need to make sense, and a lot of sense, from the intelligence that you gather from your reports. Now let's go to reports. What is a report? For the first time person who does not understand reports making or report gathering or just what a report is. Basically what a report is an analysis or a document that shows the performance, the results, and the expectations of a certain entity, either a business or an organization or an institution, in a given period of time. That is why we can have a weekly report. The period is 1 week. We can have a monthly report. The period is 1 month. We can have an yearly report, a quarterly report, whatever it is. But the thing is, these reports only make sense to you if you can make them make sense to your business. And it is in this way. Usually, and this is what is happening most of the times, your employees will dump reports on your email or on the company email or on the HR email, saying and claiming that they have done this and done that, and they have gone to this client, they spoke to this client. And sometimes you never really get to know whether this is true. You know why? Because sometimes just because someone can prove activity does not mean that they can prove performance. Now, this from the perspective of you as an employer. I'm coming to all entrepreneurs and what monthly reports mean for you. Sometimes you will realize, even as an entrepreneur, that your report shows that you've been very active. It shows that you've gone to meetings, you've sat down in on certain tables, you've gathered in different gatherings, and you've spoken to these people, you called this client, you negotiated this deal. And then when you sit down to check the balance on your accounts, you realize that actually whatever you've been doing does not translate to any monetary gain or profits. You realize that at the end of the day or at the end of the month, whatever you've been doing couldn't actually amount to the growth of your business. Now, I'm here to help you know, what do you do when it comes to reports? What exactly do you measure? How do you know whether you measured it right? And what are the implications that this is going to have on you? Let's dive right into it. Number one, what do you measure when it comes to reports? When it comes to a report, especially for you as an entrepreneur, there are key things that are going to be very important and crucial for you. Number one, you need a report of how your business has been performing financially. It is very, very, very critical. How has your business been performing when it comes to cash flow? Are you making money or are you not making money? Number two, you need something that we call rich metric. Reach metric basically is to say this is the number of people, or this is the size of the audience that you are able to reach in that month, and this is the response that they gave you, this is what they were saying, and this is how they were thinking about your product. Why is this important? Because this helps you understand that every month how many people are you getting to, so that it can help you also understand how do I raise the odds of getting more clients. This is outside report writing, but let me put it here. Now, when it comes to sales and when it comes to making profits or making a deal, you realize that sometimes for every 10 people that really promise something, you realize that like 2 or 3 people will buy from you, sometimes none, sometimes one. So what this helps you understand is, it helps you understand that this month we reached 100 people, and out of 100 people we were able to make 10 sales. So it tells you that our conversion rate, as we are right now in business, we have a 10% conversion rate. This helps you understand that if next month we want to do more, there are 2 things to do. Either push to reach more people, push to talk to more people, send more emails, make more phone calls, talk to more people who can connect you to other clients. Or number 2, you upgrade your team. You train your team to become better at sales, train your team to become better at marketing, train your team to become better at communication and how they do the messaging. So you see, the essence of reports, as I was telling you, it is to make you make sense in your business and find the sense that you're looking for. And this basically is to help you get to that place and that realization that this is what we are doing at this point, and this is what we need to do as a business at this point, and this is where we are headed towards. And any given time that you do not push yourself towards this direction, all you have will be a lot of files, a lot of papers on your table that never really gets to bring profits to your business. Let's go to the other metric that you need to measure. And this is an important metric, and this is the metric of how many people in average, now you have the total, in average per hour, how many people are we talking to, and how is this going to? What that basically gives you is that the cost of getting to talk to one customer. It helps you understand that if we need to talk to 1 million customers, what is the budget that we need? Because budgeting is everything for your business. Remember, the things that matter the most to your business needs a budget. And the moment that you want to allocate a budget, you need to have the metrics and the numbers. What are the numbers that they are looking for? So you need to understand how many people do we talk in an hour, and how much does it cost me to talk to those people in an hour? That helps you do a better budgeting, so that you know, do I increase the budget again, or do I improve my team? That said and done, let's go to the next metric. The next metric is the overall market performance for you. Last month you did 1 million. This month you did 900. That tells you that there have been a decrease or a decline in your margins. So it gets you to think, why did we lose money? Why were we not able to attain the goals that we were having? Or number 2, maybe last month you made 1 million and this month you made 1,500,000. That tells you that we've been able to improve, and it helps you get to look back and say, what are the things that we did differently? What are the things that we looked at in a different way that helped us do this better, that helped us achieve the goals that we had better? So the essence of monthly reports cannot be underplayed or underestimated for anyone who wants to build something sustainable, or an entrepreneur who wants to build an enterprise or a business that actually will translate to something reasonable. Now, let me go to the next thing. Once you've measured how did you perform overall as a business, you need to check the KPIs that you had against the things that you have been able to achieve in the given month or in the given period. We said a report is just a document that illustrates and shows you that this is what you've been able to do to achieve, and this is the feedback that you're getting from the market at this given period of time. So at any given time, you need to understand what are the KPIs that we had and how far are we with them. And this is something that you need to insist. Actually, if you're an entrepreneur or if you're an employer, this is something you need to insist on your team, that you need to show me against the KPIs that we had, what have we been able to achieve and what were we not able to achieve. Because this is the only way that you get to know, are we committed to achieving the main goal or the main thing that we want as a business? Or are we just lagging behind and going through circles and cycles, just trying to figure this thing out? So remember to get your team to give you feedback on exactly what they were able to achieve, how they were able to achieve it, and what they were not able to achieve. Because now you will know, do I hire a trainer for them? Do I get new people? Do I add more people into the business? Remember, if you want to do good monthly reports, you must allow yourself to sit down with the data. We said as we are starting this episode that you cannot mix the reports and the findings with emotions. Remember, what your reports are telling you, they're not telling you something to judge your business. They're telling you exactly how your business is doing. It's like a diagnosis trying to tell you that your business is doing bad at this stage or your business is doing better at this stage. And it's up to you now to sit down and think, if I want my business to be better, this is what I'm going to do and this is how I'm going to go about it. And even if you're a solo entrepreneur, always remain committed to doing monthly reports. They are very crucial. Always be committed. Sit down with yourself and ask yourself, in this month we were able to do this, we were not able to do this. In this month we had a dream of achieving this, we did not achieve. And ask yourself, why were we not able to achieve that? Guys, that is it for today. That is the essence of doing your monthly reports. And sure, remember that we are assisting our clients again and again to do their sales, their marketing, both on local markets and global markets. You can call us, you can talk to us at Grandes Consulting Group at 0718513975. Cheers, see you in the next one.